Hi, I'm Chris Korfist of Slow Guy Speed School. Welcome to the garage and maybe the basement if we get a chance to go down there later. I'm here today to talk about how I use the 1080 Sprint. My general philosophy for developing speed is to run fast. We can do lots of drills, we can do a lot of different things like that, but we're not going to get there unless we run fast. So sometimes your body says, hey, this is as fast as I want to go. I'm going to help you go a little bit faster with the 1080, just so we can get the feel of legs turning over, feet hitting the ground, and so on and so forth. Plus, you going that fast, we're going to get rid of any kind of flaws that you may have. If you're coming off the side of your foot or you've got a crossover gait, the 1080 is going to make sure you don't do that. Your body knows it's going that fast, so it's going to put the foot in the right place. When we're doing overspeed, numbers that I'm looking for vary. I'll know that if you're heel planting because I can tell from the spike in the graph, and I'll know that the velocity is too high. And I also know when I'm not going fast enough because I'm going to see that the power output isn't going to be where I normally want it to be. But then again, there's just old-fashioned coaching where you can watch and say, hey, the athlete's leaning back too much or they're fighting it, maybe I need to slow it down. So my cue is always try to race the buckle home. You're trying to beat the buckle home, and then I say, this is like a roller coaster for sprinting. Roller coasters are fun, right? It's as fast as you can go. We're gonna see how fast you can go. Now, since I started using the 1080 and did all the overspeed, I was actually the first person in the United States to have it. And so there was no real protocol to follow. Nobody had any ideas for me. It was kind of my own thing. So here's some things that I learned. First thing, don't be afraid to try. I have never had anyone fall. I think I've had this 7 years. I've never had, people will put the brakes on before they fall. They know it. Don't be afraid to experiment. Throw some mini hurdles out there, change the distances, make them stick their hands up in the air, take away their arms. You can find different things or different ways to change what you're doing, and it's going to have a huge impact on how their body reacts. And don't be afraid to use it with drills. You know, the 1080 does a lot of great things, but for me, I can't go without it, without doing overspeed. For me, that was the selling point. From there, it just opened up a whole new world on how I see form, how I train athletes, and how I can help form and get kids to run faster. So really, when I bought the thing, you know, Peter came and showed me how you pulled, and I thought, yeah, that's kind of cool. But then when we did overspeed, it was like, yeah, I got to have this. I don't think I could be without it. And so since then, I don't have a workout where I'm not using my 1080.